The organizers of the effort to recall California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom turned in their final batches of signature petitions to the registrars of the Golden State's 58 counties on Wednesday. Now they wait as county and state officials determine whether they have collected the 1,495,709 valid signatures they need to qualify the recall election for the ballot, a tally that is 12% of the votes cast in the last election for governor. Recall leaders said Wednesday night that they have well exceeded that target, turning in more than 2.1 million signature petitions to county officials. But it's now up to those officials, who have until April 29 to finish verifying the signatures and then report their results to the California Secretary of State. Here are some common questions about how the next few weeks could play out. Q. How likely is it that the recall will qualify for the ballot? At this point it looks pretty likely. Newsom's sudden blitz of media interviews, and his vow to fight the recall, underscore that his team is taking the recall threat very seriously. The recall proponents have organized in all of California's counties, and they collected more than 2 million signatures, so they would have a cushion if some signatures were duplicates or were deemed invalid for other reasons. And so far, the signature validity rate is very high. Yet another reason it's likely to qualify. The latest report from the Secretary of State in early February showed that of the signatures checked by county officials so far, 83.7% were valid. The recall organizers also hired a third-party firm to verify signatures before they were submitted, eliminating many duplicates on the front end. Q. If it qualifies, how soon would the recall land on the ballot? No one has a good answer to that yet, because there are a lot of procedural steps that must be completed before the lieutenant governor would officially call the recall election. But sources on both sides of the recall expect it to land on the ballot sometime between August and December. First though, there's an arcane series of next steps. After county election officials finish verifying signatures by the end of April, the Secretary of State has until May to report back to the counties about whether the recall has qualified. After that, any voter who signed a recall petition has 30 business days to reconsider and withdraw their signature. Then county officials conduct a second verification process to determine whether there are still enough signatures. If the recall proceeds, the California Department of Finance and the Secretary of State come up with a cost estimate that is sent to the chair of the state's Joint Legislative Budget Committee, Newsom, Lieutenant Gov Eleni Kounalakis and Secretary of State Shirley. The Budget Committee has 30 business days to review the estimate.